Afternoon all, back again. I'm just coming on to do a quick card. Look at this DSP. Let me take it out and get rid of the glare. The new catalogue will be released on the 1st of September, I believe. Just in time for you to spend all your vouchers. And this is one of the newest DSPs for the autumn and winter catalogue, and it's called Santa's Workshop, and it's a speciality DSP because I don't know whether the camera will pick it up, but you see these little presents and all, and the little elves' hats and the baubles are all flocked. I don't know whether you'll see the dimension or not. No, not really. So it's all flocked, apart from you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12, 2 of each. So this one has got flocking on it, on all the elves and presents and whatnot. This is one that hasn't got the flocking on. And I've used some of it today. This has the flocking on the peppermints, on Mrs. Claus's penny. There's little snowflakes that are flocked. The elves' hats are flocked. On the signposts, the snow is flocked. So you get 2 sheets of each. It's just a bit of fun. This, now I hope the camera does pick this one up. Can you see the snowflakes in the background? There, you can see them there. They're all flocked. It feels like they're velvet, if you know what I mean. And the snowman's snowballs. So they're all flocked. That's another one that isn't flocked. That's the same as the one I showed you at the beginning. This is one that isn't flocked. It's just plain. But you know, cutesy. And that's the other side. And then this one, honestly, it just feels like velvet. All them white lines, they're all flocked. Let me see if you can see dimension. But it's all flocked. It's lovely. It feels absolutely gorgeous. Can you imagine that done in candy canes? And then the back of that is ribbons. And again, that's the Santa one. And the elves and the presents and whatnot are all flocked. Anyway, get back to our card, Mel. You're having too much fun. So that is being released on the 1st. And there's a whole suite with this. Now, unfortunately, I haven't got the whole suite yet. I'm waiting for my stamps and my dies to come. They are due to be delivered tomorrow. But I wanted to do this card. And just show you what you can do. If you don't buy the whole suite, it's not a big drama. You get what you can afford. You know, I'm not one for this hard sell, push thing. No, you get what you can afford to get. And if you can't afford to get the whole suite, get the DSP, because you can do what I've done here. You can fussy cut bits out. You know, so don't stress about the small stuff. As someone used to always say to me. So, the card base. Right, let's get on to this. If I have it the right way, we'll be flying. You're going to need a card base that measures 10.5 across and 5.5 width. That's inches. 10.5 inches by 5.5 inches, okay? and you're going to score. Your first score line is going to be at 3.5. Okay. Your second score line is going to be at 6.5. Then your third score line is going to be at 7. And your fourth score line is going to be at 10. And that will give you something that looks like that. That's all my score lines. Okay. So now I'm going to fill my score lines. There's a fly in here and it's driving me nuts. It's one of them buzzy ones and I don't like anything buzzy by me ears. Oh, wait till I tell you my shenanigans on Sunday night. I had the family down, my girls and the grandkids and all. And anyway, they all went home, hubby went to work, and I was here on my own with the boys. Now my boys, they're 4-legged, they're my fur babies. And after I'd gone to bed, I'd locked up shop and I'd gone to bed and all. So we're going to just burnish all these lines, okay. Then on this one, I'm going to stick my DSP down. Hang on, that's not it, that's it. Now, my DSP, from them score lines, I've took it in 2/8 of an inch and I've cut it down by 2/8 of an inch. Okay, so it just gives you a little border all around. I'm going to use this glue today. I'm still waiting for me runners to be delivered. But hey ho, they'll come sometime. So I'm using this glue for this. I'm using the Colalchem. Honestly, I have that many glues and tape runners and I just don't get on with them. So I'm going to glue this down first. So yeah, so after they had all gone home, and I'd shut up shop and I'd gone to bed, the dog started barking. So I get up out of bed, the dogs sleep in the kitchen, they have all the beds in the kitchen. Go into the kitchen, put the light on, and they're all stood by the back door. So I thought, oh, there must be someone. So opens the back door, puts the outside light on. No, the dog stood dead on the step. So I thought, well, what's up with them? And I looked, and I keep my mop bucket outside my back door. And I looked, and there's a hedgehog hanging in my mop bucket. So, you know me, if you know me, you know I love animals and I have wild rabbits and everything about the place. So I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I thought I can't grab it because they're full of fleas and all. So I thought, I tell you what, I thought to myself, I'll pull the mop out. And as I pull the mop out, if the hedgehog's got any sense, he'll grab hold of it. So I pulls the mop out, only to find that the hedgehog decided to do a head dive into the bleached water in the mop bucket. So here's me all distraught and everything, trying to ring him on the phone, grabs the mop bucket, empties the mop bucket out, gets the dog in the house, the dogs in the house, empties the mop bucket out, runs back in for a jug of water to rinse this poor hedgehog off. That by this time must have been in shock because it was just stood fast. Throws the jug of water, well, didn't throw it, poured the jug of water over it to get, you know, the bleach smell off. Runs back in because thought, poor little bugger must be thirsty. And that's why he was going in the mop bucket. Runs back in, gets a very shallow dish. Like a plastic dish it was. It was one of the ones that I use for my grandkids when they come down, and runs back out with this dish of water, and of course this poor hedgehog's gone, it's legged it. So here's me all distraught over this poor flipping hedgehog and it's done a runner. tell you, things only happen to me. So I've stuck that on the outside of the paper. So that's our card front. Okay, this side is going to come round. So I've stuck it on the outside. And what I'm going to do is take my scallop punch and I'm going to slide it in. And I'm just going to make sure that I'm within the lines. Okay, and it's slid in as far as it can go. Getting it centre, I'm just going to pop that out. Okay, I'm going to put that to one side. So now I'm going to work on the front panel, and I've chose the same design on the front, and again I've just cut it 1/8 shorter. So I'm going to stick that on. So yes, so then it rings the hubby and I'm like, oh my god, you'll never guess what's just happened, blah blah blah, that poor hedgehog, and you know, what am I going to do, blah blah blah. And he's like, would you calm down? He said if it ran off, you know, it's not injured or nothing, otherwise it wouldn't have ran off. Well, that was me then. I couldn't sleep. So guess what Mel did all Sunday night? Mel sat up watching everybody's YouTube videos. Worrying about this blooming hedgehog. Oh dear. So there's my front panel. Move that punch out the way. And I'm going to finish that off in a minute. Just give that time to dry. And I've also cut a panel for this side on the inside. Okay, so that's going to come over. Going to stick down there, and there's my panel for the inside there. But yeah, poor hedgehog. So lesson learned, do not leave mop bucket outside back door with mop and bleach water in it. Instead, leave a saucer, well, a shallow dish with water in and some crushed dog biscuits, you know, the mixer that you get, in case said hedgehog decides to come back. Honestly, I'm hopeless. See, where animals are concerned, I am hopeless. And they all laugh at me, you know. I go out when I do my weekly shop on, I just need some double-sided tape. I do my weekly shop every Friday. When I do my weekly shop, I'm just trying to separate these. Not today, Mel. The hands are not playing game. There we go. When I do my weekly shop, we have to buy bags and bags and bags of carrots for me rabbits. I know, strange woman. I blame it on the sea air. Yeah, but me and animals. Any poor defenceless animal. Except for mice and the other ones with the longer tail. Don't do them. Don't like them. So, after me explaining my shenanigans and getting right off the subject, this is that 1/4 of an inch that is left after you've done your 10-inch score line. Okay, so remember it was 3.5 inches, 6.5, 7 and 10. So on this 10-inch panel, the one nearest that 10-inch score line, you're going to cut your circle out, okay? You're going to fold that 1/4 an inch back, and you're going to put tape on it, okay? right? Now I'm going to burnish that, and then I'm going to take that tape off. Okay, now we're going to unfold it, and you're just going to put it across like that. Okay, and if you've done your scoring lines correctly, you should be able to get the front of your card and just fold it over. Okay, and just give it a burnish down. Oh, you see that red line tape? The static. Okay, so that is the front of our card. Then we open it up and it turns into a box card. Can you see that? And that's what your card will look like at the minute. Okay, so we're going to finish off decorating the front. So what I done with my DSP, I took a strip off that one, and it's 1 inch. It measures exactly 1 inch. So I cut a 1 inch strip, and I'm going to put that down the bottom there. I'm going to pop it up on some dimensionals. But now I can see a lot of good stuff coming from this DSP. It's just a lot of fun. It just screams fun. So I'm popping that up, stab them in the middle. Come on. So I'm going to put this along the bottom of my card. Okay. Don't know why I've brought that strip in with me. And we've got our Santa having a snooze in the chair. So he's going to go on, I think. Or I might just put me saying, my sentiment on there, actually. Put him on the inside. So the sentiment I am going to use is out of, let me see. I can either use that one, or this is another set that you're going to be able to get your hands on in a couple of days. Beautiful Blizzard. What can I put? Season's greetings. That's nice. If a hug were a snowflake, I'd send you a blizzard. I think I will put snowflakes are unique in their own beautiful way. See, that's why I love snow. May the beauty of the season fill your heart with joy. Now that won't fit. No. Well, that might be bigger than what it actually is, actually. No. Definitely won't fit. That's the size of it there. So it definitely won't fit. Thinking of you with love. May the beauty and the joy of the season fill your heart. Now I'll put that one. Thinking of you with joy and love. And yet, brand new set. Not even been used yet. I don't like to do the new stuff too early, because I think it's a bit mean, because you can't get your hands on it, you know. But I just wanted you to know, you know, don't sweat the small stuff if, you know, you can't. It's not the end of the world. Just buy the DSP. And I'm going to use my real red ink, even though it does get everywhere, as you can see. So I'm going to find some ribbon as well. Okay. Put that back on my stand. Get some ribbon. I'll just put a red bow on there. So I hope everybody's doing okay. I just want to reiterate, if you watch my last video showing the lovely little snippet, Geraldine's card, and you have sent me a card, could you please possibly send me your home address so that I can get these boxes out in the post. Thank you very much. Painful, I know, but hey ho, needs must. It's not bad. Maybe a little bit little I like, but that'll do. Stop faffing Mel, because you'll just end up ruining it. So I'm going to stick that on there with the glue dot. Yeah, so you'll find some lovely cutesy stuff in this catalogue. If you haven't got a demonstrator already and you would like a catalogue, shoot me an email and I'll get one out in the post here. Okay, so there's our front. Now we'll turn to our inside panel and we'll put, I think we'll have our presents. Okay, and we'll put, I think I might have him up there actually. You can be up there nosing. So we'll put that there, him up there nosing, and we'll have Santa there. And then we'll put our sentiment in our circle. So we'll have Santa there with having a snooze. And as I say, I just fussy cut these out of the DSP. I didn't, it was, you know, and if you have your scan and cut, I couldn't be bothered getting mine out. Or your silhouette or whatever, you know, you can cut them out with that. So we'll have our presents. As I say, this does come, it is part of a whole suite, Santa's Workshop. You get the DSP, there's stamp set, there's enamel shapes that goes with it. What else? There's quite a lot, but you know, you look in the catalogue. It is a lovely set though. I think it's going to replace that. Do you remember the cookie cut at Christmas? And everyone went bananas for it. I think this one is going to equal that one, to be honest. So we'll just put him there. So just be careful, be mindful of where you're putting your stickies. Okay, and now to do our sentiment. Now I've cut, no, that'll overtake that one. So I've just punched out a 2 1/4, I believe. Yeah, 2 1/4 inch circle. I've just punched that out and I put the stamp set away and didn't get the other. Stamp. We'll see what fits out of this one. Not very much, I don't think. And there's no way I don't think that Christmas is going to fit on there. Nope. Wishing you peace, love and joy all year long. Sorry about the rustling. Now I haven't washed this, so this will stick to my paper. And I'm not writing it in red. Not a mission. And I can't get to me. I'll have to do it in the mint macaron because I can't get to me other green. So you're going to stamp this. And as I say, this will probably stick because I didn't give it a clean on me thing before I've used it. So I'm going to leave these 2 stamps out so I know they need cleaning. And what I want to do is yeah, so I have an order coming tomorrow and I can't wait because there is some absolutely new product and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. So I've just took the snowflakes out of the Beautiful Blizzard stamp set. I'm just getting my smoky slate. Oops. Okay. And I'm going to put, I'll add Wink Stella to that as well. Just put these inks away. And as I say, if you'd always stand your Wink Stella up like that, you'll never need to squeeze it. So just put Wink Stella on them snowflakes. I'm not being very particular, so okay. And then what we are going to do, we're going to put our glue on the back. And we're just going to slide it into that hole. Get it lined up. Give it a good mush down with your bone folder. Okay, so that is our card, ladies and gents, and that is using the Santa's Workshop. So again, you're going to need a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 10.5. You're going to score it at 3.5 inches, at 6.5 inches, at 7 inches and at 10 inches. You're going to burnish all your score lines with your bone folder. You're going to put on your 1/2 inch tab that you have right beside the 10-inch score mark, put tape down it. You're going to lay all your DSP on, and then you're going to punch your hole. Okay, just so that you still maintain that border all the way round. Then you're going to punch out, I used the 2.25 inch circle punch for the inside. So you're going to punch that out, stamp on your greeting, and you have a lovely felt flat, and it is completely flat, pop-up box card, and it's as easy and as simple as that. So I hope you give it a go. I hope you do enjoy the new autumn and winter catalogue, and as I say, this one I think you're going to see a lot of. Okay, ladies and gents, so take care for now, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye.